I actually think the opposite of Filipino is Filipino.
Oh, how so?
Because the opposite of black is white, and white is black, but opposite of gray, I think, is still gray.
Stupid! Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys, where we get some very useful knowledge out of Melissa Banos here.
Heyo.
Let's ask her about how, like, you had brought this up earlier, and how, like, girl-to-girl friendships work, and how they can get really intense and possessive, and almost like you're held accountable for a lot more things, rather than versus guys when they're chums. It like kind of doesn't really matter. But how do you navigate like being friends with a girl who starts to say that you're her best friend, but it's like you haven't gotten there yet? Has it ever happened to you?
No, I have 3 best friends though, but they're all.
Do they possess you from each other, or was there ever a point like that?
Possess you?
No.
Yeah, what the zombie did?
No, I think we're all in a pretty mature best friend relationship.
Are they best friends with each other too?
No.
Or they're just through you, like this direction?
Just through me. Well, 2 of them are sisters, Carla and Danny.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have another best friend, but they don't know. They know each other now.
They don't know about each other.
But no, I don't think I have any issues with people thinking I'm their best friend.
That's never happened where someone's like, we're besties now, and you're just like, oh, what?
No, that'd be so weird.
You know, like you'll hear this in some girl groups where they like girls get like catty or whatever, but you don't really hear guy groups get catty. Like, what do you think?
Depends on what kind of guy.
They
do.
They do?
I feel like.
I get catty in this group with you guys.
Oh.
Do you? How do you get catty with us?
What is the dynamic of girls getting catty?
Yeah.
I think people just like when it's a big group of girls, people start talking about each other's backs and all that stuff. So I do feel like when I worked at a restaurant, there were a lot of like girl groups like that. They would all fight all the time, but also just go out drinking the next day together. So I wasn't really part of that.
You think they're kind of a little bit more judgmental at times? Like,
For sure.
Like if ladies reveal something about like their personal life, they'll weaponize it behind their back. They're like,
whoa.
You ever see that stuff happen where like ladies start to be like, I can't believe
Ladies reveal.
the ladies reveal.
No, people do. Yeah, it's for sure about it's people talking behind people's backs.
I feel like guys do the same thing, but just in front of their face, and it's like funny.
Yeah.
It's like immediately talk shit about random stuff or call people out on stuff, but it's like it's what builds the relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
What level of like bad thing has happened where like you couldn't be friends anymore with a girl? Like, what was the type of thing? You don't have to say exactly what it was, but like, what was the level of like, I guess, mishap that occurred?
There's actually only one person that I remember, and it's not even that good of a story.
Great.
Better.
Yeah. Then we have something to compare to with the guys.
Well, okay, it's gonna be so dumb. So we were saving up for a Europe trip, for like a 5-week Europe trip, and this was when we were younger, so money was scarce.
Was this like college or like right after college?
It was like early college.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was I was just a server at the time. Like we were just working at a restaurant. And she would always be on my back about like, oh look, I saw you going out. Are you sure you're saving for the Europe trip? And that really started to piss me off. I told you it's so dumb.
I saw your David Buster's card. It had a lot of points.
Are you just playing games? You're not getting any tickets?
Because what was she worried about that? Like you weren't gonna be able to go on the trip?
She was just trying to be my mom, I think. You know?
Yeah.
And so I just was kind of like, no, like I'm an adult. I'm saving for it the way that you would. Or, I mean, you just back off, basically. So I ended up actually not going on that trip.
Oh, you didn't go on that one?
No,
And she's probably like, I fucking knew she had to
Yeah.
That's not the one that
No.
you went, the Spain one was a different one.
I went on a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you just bailed on the whole trip.
You went by yourself?
On the whole trip. No, I went with
I mean,
another
she
friend
probably
the
would have
next
been
time.
like that the whole time, huh?
Probably.
She sounds like a bummer.
Because there are people
Did you
who
bail
really
on that?
travel with,
Did you bail on that relationship in general?
I did. It never.
Wow.
That's the only friendship that I could really remember not ever recovering, and it was over something kind of stupid.
What if she's like thinking, oh, Banos is just saving up to be really good friends with me later?
The delivery people kind of stupid.
Both sides.
I mean, that is a lifestyle red flag thing, though.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Because that's like, it's the small things that you might run into all the time.
Yeah.
Versus like a giant mistake can be like forgiven because that's such a rare occurrence. But something that's like, that's your personality, that'll just be.
Versus like, yeah, because like it sounds like she's more of like a conclusion jumper. So I think if you're actually concerned, you're like, oh, how's the saving coming along?
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
it comes
yeah.
less from a, I'm gonna control you, versus like watching what you do. Are you sure you're saving it?
That's naggy.
That's a
Yeah.
different. That's a different
Basically
vibe.
telling me I'm irresponsible and
Yeah,
I'm just,
right.
you know, and no one likes that, especially when you're younger. You don't like being told what to do.
Especially early college.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Would this friend nag at like your other group of friends too? Was she kind of like she showed that in her character a little bit?
No, she's still cool with everyone else.
She just knew you were the irresponsible one.
I guess so.
Yeah, that is weird. I wouldn't want to be. Well, is there a positive spin for that kind of behavior? Is there like what's the good quality
I was
version?
trying to help her.
Well, I think it comes from a positive place,
Yeah.
but the way it comes out, the execution, I think what is most important, it comes out from a selfish place rather than a truly caring place.
I see.
Because if you truly cared, you'd be like, oh, how's the saving coming along? Maybe I could help you, whatever. But if it's more so like, are you doing your job the way I'm doing my job? It's like a different. It's coming out wrong.
Yeah,
That's weird.
for sure. It's how it came out.
Yeah.
Or also though, like even if you didn't save up enough, like how is that like going to negatively affect her so much?
It would affect her because it affects, you know, where you stay, where you go, what you're gonna spend over there. So it would affect her. Yeah.
So she was right to outcast you.
No. No.
What's her name?
No.
Almost had it.
Try.
I'm gonna look at the camera and say her name right now.
Would she have similar ethnicity to you?
No.
Opposite ethnicity?
What would that be?
Guess.
What is the opposite of Filipino? Is it Vietnamese?
No, dude, wouldn't opposite be like opposite side of the world?
Wait, do you think she's Filipino?
No, I remember we said.
Damn. I was like, that'd be so funny. If
Oh, so you're not Filipino?
Oh, here we go again.
I actually think the opposite of Filipino
Uh-huh.
is Filipino.
Oh, how so?
Because the opposite of black is white, and white is black, but opposite of gray, I think, is still gray.
We're great. Does she look, Anthony, does she look
That hurt my
Filipino?
head.
She could pass for Filipino for sure.
Do you know what she really is?
No.
Oh, you don't know?
Wait, were you here? No,
No.
he wasn't here.
Here, guess her,
Your last name is Bono?
Banos.
Banos?
Banos.
Banositos.
Banos? Some sort of Hispanic or Latin?
It's a good guess.
So,
It's two things.
well, once you go into two things in your mix, it's kind of like any fucking thing.
No, but I'm 96% of one of them, so it's barely a mix.
96?
Yeah.
God damn, he's not even 96 Chinese.
It's
99, brother.
Banistos Wilkins.
Bonnie
Say it. Whatever's on your brain right now, say it. 3, 2, 1.
Black.
No.
He caught on to the Wilkins. That's why.
Damn.
Wilkins too much, dude.
Close.
96% black, damn.
Dude, I'm not guessing. Just
Speak a language you know to her, see if she can understand you. Go ahead.
hero.
What the? I don't
That's
know
my
that
language.
language.
Có hiểu tiếng Việt không?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you just said to me right now.
But that was Cantonese, huh?
No.
Damn.
Maybe
You're not from that entire region.
maybe I have no idea what she is.
I mean, she's definitely not Chinese or Vietnamese.
Oh.
If she assumed that was Cantonese,
Detective Conan over here.
there's got to be some spice of Asian in there.
I don't think so.
What makes you think something crazy like
Hey,
that?
pull your eyes back a little bit.
I would just say
Send him off the trail.
region and relatability to growing up with Ryan for a long time. I think sometimes it's like really helpful that you have a similar background so that there's some sort of foundation, but
Say Indian.
Cypresian?
Say Indian.
Cypresian?
Parisian.
Honestly, I'm done guessing. I think that's boring. Can you just tell me and we can move on?
我会讲国语.
So you are Chinese.
I am.
Oh.
I just guessed Cantonese real bad right now.
How would you not know that I wasn't speaking
It
Cantonese?
sounded like
It kind of sounded like
It did
Canto.
sound like
It did-
Cantonese, to be honest.
I kind of thought you were saying.
Oh, interesting.
probably how you said it. It was probably you.
I
Probably.
thought you were saying something Cantonese with a Vietnamese accent.
That's what I thought.
Oh, really? You guys are all retarded.
I don't speak Canto. You know?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you're Chinese, 96%.
Mm-hmm.
4% black.
Black. What's your other 4%?
Cambodian.
That's crazy. 4% Cambodian, and you came out Filipino.
That's all it takes.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
What's
know
your Spanish last name?
the lab you gotta do.
I don't know what happened.
Dang,
I mean,
dude.
that's like the fucking creamer in the coffee, right?
Oh, that's
It's a
true,
little
yeah.
bit
Creamer
all
in the
black,
coffee, yeah.
and you put a little bit of half and half, and the whole thing just turns fucking cappuccino.
Cappuccino
That's
Filipino.
another pretty decent analogy.
He's been nailing it today.
Bart's got a 50-50 on it.
What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating all the way back to 2019.
That's right. If you click on the link down below, you can join our Patreon, join us on the Discord, come chat with us directly, have a fun conversation.
And this will help support the channel's growth and new ideas. And also tap into our closer community by joining our Discord and get the opportunity to suggest video ideas like the ones you've seen. Thank you guys. Join our Patreon. Help us out. Thanks.
See you guys there. Say hi to me.
Here's a question that actually a fan had asked this a long time ago, but like, how do you become best friends with a girl? Like, who says it? Is there like a declaration? Like, what is the thing that happens?
It just happens.
Kind of loser-ass question is
You just
that?
realize, like, you
Says so
just
me.
realize that's your ride or die. That's the person you talk to every day. That's the person you want to call when something fun happens, when you're sad. The person you depend on. Someone who doesn't judge you.
Oh,
That's how you know.
That's the biggest thing.
And I think most of the time
Judgment.
that becomes mutual. So I feel like it's weird for it to be only one-sided unless that one-sided person doesn't have a lot of friends and this is the person they've latched onto.
Damn, yeah.
Like a friend zone guy.
Probably.
Is it one of
Parallels.
those things where like you guys share things with each other and you kind of get more and more vulnerable, and then like one of the things that you're like, oh, I've never really shared this with anyone, and you kind of like put it out there, and they're like, oh shit, still no judgment, that's cool. And not only that, we relate on that.
Oh shit.
And then you're like, you don't even have to say it, but you guys know you guys are best friends. Is that how that works?
I think so. Yeah. I don't think I ever have to say like, hey, are we best friends? Like I don't feel like I would ever have to do that.
That'd be
I
a
just
bummer
know.
if you had
Do
to.
you think so? With that logic, do you think guys should ever propose?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit different.
'Cause that's why I never proposed.
He never proposed his wife.
I didn't.
What?
I didn't propose because
thought it was gay.
No, because
Well, Bart's
I
a
was like,
little bit different, so.
no, because I was like, we are obviously married now.
Yeah, how did you get that to happen?
Just like how you guys
like that.
became
You know
best
what?
friends. However you guys best friended.
My dad proposed to my mom and she never said yes, but they got married.
What?
Yeah.
So wait, he did the whole thing, and then she was like,
I think they did it over dinner or something.
What?
And she was just like, she never answered, and then they started.
Oh, it must have been like a Chinese answer, like, will you
Yeah.
marry me? And she was just like,
Yeah.
huh.
That is a very Chinese.
Chinese yes.
That's actually very accurate.
Chinese yes.
Yeah, he never proposed.
If they don't say no, then that's a yes and
Yeah.
a Chinese.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty cool that you didn't propose. I think it's kind of fun.
Except she rubs it in my face.
I didn't propose. Oh, but I did at the jewelry store
You
afterwards.
ended up making up for it.
But you proposed after you guys got
Do you
married.
Do you think you ever will?
Why would he do it now?
I think so. I think I want to.
Hey, September.
Oh, he wants to. Oh yeah, what happens? It gets annulled.
Well, if she says no, I'll try to get our son to convince her to say yes.
Oh, good. Rethink it.
Mom, say no again.
Well, so did you guys have a wedding?
We did.
How did that come about?
Well, it's just.
Did you get her a ring? Does this poor lady have a ring?
I got the ring after.
We got rings.
I got the ring after.
After the
After
wedding?
you got married.
I mean, do you and your best friend have a ring?
I think it's
It's the same way you guys become best friends. You guys are just become best friends. You guys know you guys are best friends. and
yeah,
then-
but we're not planning a wedding.
Oh, really?
Work?
You're not planning a wedding?
for best friends.
Oh.
So we just became marriage partners. Mm-hmm. And then we had a marriage, a wedding.
Yeah. And then the LLC formed itself.
Oh shit, I got poker chips.
So
What the fuck? Just randomly?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which casino?
how much?
The Ice House in Pasadena.
This is good for one free standard item. expires 12/31/24. This is expired.
No, there's a drink waiver.
It's a drink ticket. Huh?
Yeah.
That's from the show you guys did.
That's from my show.
That's hella
You didn't use your drink ticket.
I was actually excited. I was, oh, she got money.
Have you ever met anybody that didn't propose but got married? Two right here.
No, that's a new one for me. I've never.
There's two right here. Pretty cool hack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very
same
weird.
deal. How did yours work? How did you guys get married without proposing?
She needed a passport.
I'm a pass. No, she's a. I'm a.
But even that requires some level of discussion.
Yeah.
How did you avoid asking her to marry you?
So, basically, you know, when she came to the airport, fucking immigration held her up.
When they held her up, yeah.
And we're like, yo, that's fucked up. She's on a legal visa. And then they're like, well, we can choose when we want to, like, let her in and not. And I'm like, that's fucked up, dude. So then I called Hawk's lawyer. He introduced me because, you know, he's an illegal immigrant from the UK.
Yeah.
So I called his lawyer, super nice dude. And then he goes, here's all your options. He's like, she can be a student. That's like around 40K or whatever, student visa. She could get a job here and then get like on a work visa, whatever. And there's also marriage. And I was like, oh, how much is that? And he goes, oh, just a couple grand or whatever. And I'm like,
Is that the K1 visa?
it's the marriage visa. Yeah, so it's, I don't know what exactly it is, but it's not the 90-day one. That one's like, you have to do it before you come here. Yeah, yeah, and then I was like, well, it's either I marry you or I don't see you in the next 6 months at least.
That's a
and I'm like,
sick proposal. If I
Damn.
He's just like, hey, so option 1, option 2, or option 3.
Yeah, so then when so after we had our meeting with the lawyer, I was like, guess we're getting married.
Oh.
Guess you're getting a student visa.
What did she say? She didn't see, wasn't
He said, you want to get married or you got 40K?
Yeah. And then later, she called me her fiance, and I'm like, I ain't your fiance. And she's like, what? Yes, we're getting married. And I'm like, I know, but we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
I know.
He's down to marry her, but will not be a fiance.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, I'm not a fiance.
Can I buy that? I ain't your customer though.
Cause I didn't propose.
Why is he black?
I didn't propose. And I didn't get a ring.
We're not engaged because you can't spell engaged without gay.
You really did like
So she was like, cause I think she was like, wait. She goes, you know you're my fiance, right? I'm like, I am. And I'm like, but I didn't propose or get a ring, so how am I in that zone? I thought we were boyfriend-girlfriend zone.
Oh, and that you would just jump straight into
Yeah, because I thought that fiance and engagement was because you went through that ceremonial part of the proposal, and then now you got the ring, and then now you're like...
I feel like fiance is intent to marry.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then that's boyfriend and girlfriend, too.
No.
True.
No.
You're supposed to
Making
be...
up your own shit.
Maybe you still
That's boyfriend girlfriend too.
You went straight to wife.
I think so too. I think because boyfriend and girlfriend is pretty much rent to own too. No.
Yup, it is.
Yeah,
It
but
is-
rent to own, rent to buy, but it's like
It's
like
a
you still
layaway.
give yourself a situation where they could be like, all right, your lease is up. What do you want to do? And then you could be
I
like,
don't like this metaphor.
trade it.
Trade in.
I feel like there's always one evolution between like Charizard and like the first one.
Yeah.
You didn't want to
That's
have
Charmander.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
But I didn't know.
Also, when you lease, you can't change it too much. You can't just like change
Yeah.
the color and stuff like that. You know?
You can't customize it.
Yeah.
That's why you got traded in.
And if something happens to it, you be like, oh, it's just a lease.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, interesting. Both of you guys. That's so interesting.
Yeah, and then that's why Hannah just keeps roasting my ass about you didn't even propose, and I was like, fine. I'll go to J Jewelers on a sponsorship.
There's a common thread where both Hannah and Gio are roasting you guys about not proposing.
Does Nina give you
I
shit
keep
about that?
telling her.
But is there
That I
is there
did
any
propose?
actual, like,
But I proposed at J Jewelers.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but there's no when they roast you about that. That's just 100% jokes. There's no 1%.
Not for Bart.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. I think, and you maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like chicks always have a 1%. Like
A little dig.
in there.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, oh, I'll just do it whenever, whatever. It's like, oh, it's too late. It's too late. I'm like, bitch, nothing's too late.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
fucking go to a cliff right now and fucking whatever, you know? Let the squirrel see.
Let the squirrel see.
I propose, and then the fucking squirrels go, oh, good job.
Yeah.
The Snow White.
Do you have a big anniversary coming up? Like what? How many years have you been married?
Hey, get out of here. How'd you know?
How do you
Our
know?
10-year wedding anniversary is this year.
Really? Oh, this is the year to propose.
Oh yeah.
How should I do it?
From the heart, you dumbass.
Jesus.
Be romantic. Be
Is she very
romantic.
romantic? Does she like what does she enjoy?
Honestly, you should go full fucking like over the.
She likes mint chocolate chip ice cream cake.
She likes blood in, blood out.
Hey, what's up?
What do you mean what full?
Just go whatever the cliche, like over the top, romance movie shit. You should probably do that.
Like at a Laker game?
No.
Yeah.
Does she like that? Does she like basketball?
come and.
Not like that.
Does she like the outdoors?
She likes outdoors.
I think
Does she like nice
it's
restaurants?
just gotta feel like you put in some thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think she would.
I don't think she likes my thoughts.
That's what makes it real, though. If it's like kind of dumb, where
Don't
she
say
can
that
complain
because
about
Bart's
it,
gonna make the perfect engagement for himself, and then Jill's gonna be pissed at him.
and that's gonna be great until your 20-year
It's like a
anniversary.
pinata.
She's like a pinata?
Yeah, that's like her culture, right? Oh. That's what she likes, right?
Maybe. Does she like pinatas? I guess she has to.
I think
An
she used to.
engagement
I
pinata?
think she used to when she was a kid, maybe.
You should probably involve Taika as a ring bearer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, have your
That's
son be in it.
cute.
Then she can't get mad at you.
That's a unique aspect.
Then I feel like she's gonna use that against me. This is probably the only proposal where people already had a son or something. And
She's gonna use it against you no matter what you do.
That's the risk, though. That's the risk you gotta take.
Overthinking
You
it.
gotta take that risk, though. Yeah, you gotta take that risk. That's gonna be part of it. 'Cause she's gonna find something.
Everything that you're gonna do, she's gonna use against you.
Everyone's gonna find something.
my whole life,
Do you
yeah.
think in a 10-year anniversary of most weddings, do they give like a gift at the 10-year?
Yeah, I would think so. 10 years is a big milestone.
What level of gift would you think like?
A proposal would be a good level.
Each other
Like
or
item wise?
What kind of gifts too?
like a husband to wife or wife to husband?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be. I don't think there's a monetary value. I think I'm very sentimental, so I would want something
A
sentimental.
little seashell.
Yeah, if you picked it from this beach. Actually, my husband gives me seashells all the time.
Husband gave you a cooler? What if your husband gave you a cooler and you opened the cooler and it's his kidney? That's pretty sentimental, right?
Oh,
I don't fucking need his kidney though.
That's tight. Yeah, but then it's nice to have one.
You're like, good, we have one in back stock.
No, that would cause us more issues.
He's like, enjoy.
I gotta go to the bathroom.